few months back, Super Mariomon was released, and the response has far exceeded my expectations. Over 50,000 downloads with tons of giant creators having streamed it. Like, on top of that, one guy put together an entire Pokemon Showdown server for the game. But what I'm here to talk about is the Super Mariomon Nuzlocke. Every notable Nuzlocker I know flocked to this game, and within the first couple days, most of them completed their runs. So now it's my turn. My team and I spent years creating this game, so now let's see if I can beat Super Mariomon with hardcore Nuzlocke rules and a trusty little Bob-omb. I wanted to name my team after other big gaming mascots, so enter Bomberman. I kill Luigi's pet plant and come across my first true encounter of an ant trooper named Olimar. And my god, is this a name you should remember. With the first gym only being separated by a few routes, I get to pick up a few other early encounters from Koopa, Thwimp, and a Brolder designed to sweep Princess Peach with a series of rollouts. These first few tag battles with Luigi aren't meant to be hard, since the true difficulty comes from the first surprise rival fight of Bowser. However, our silly little Katamari ball rolled out on his entire team, and the exact same thing to Peach as well. That's one Power Star collected, a baby Yoshi egg hatched, and a bonus encounter from her secret garden. Like perhaps a Boo? Look, we've collected data on every submitted Hall of Fame team in the game, and you know the generic Gen 4 meme team that everyone had? Well, apparently Mariomon has the same issue, and if you're curious, King Boo is the most popular capture by far. Of course, then followed by the starters, you, Blarg, and Bonsai Bill. Here's the rest of the list, and here's my next encounter. Oh, that's not Boo. That's Fall Guy. Of course, my beloved Bomb gets to evolve, but this Chuckya pales in comparison to the newfound behemoth of Horned Ant. That's right, it only takes one gym badge for Olimar to officially come online. Sure, he's sporting a modest 400 base stats, but the real magic is in the typing and future movesets. X-Scissor, Iron Head, Dig, Swords Dance, but for now, Fury Cutter, a move whose power increases with every subsequent use, alongside a metronome that you can pick up in early World 2 to amplify that power even more. Upon making it to Cloud Cap, I collected my government-mandated Blarg. Well, Podoboo, but you already know he's one of the best encounters in the entire game. Like, Blarg, honestly, this is Mr. Mariomon, even if mine might have an adamant nature, which is a bad thing. I can skip over most of the story because I talked about it so much in the main two videos, so you already know that World 2 offers a new capture and an infinite supply of shining bullet bills. Given the shiny claws, I'm technically allowed to double up on encounters here with the red bullet named Dante. And yeah, maybe some Nuzlockers might have taken this rule a bit too far. But with the newfound ability of Levitate, my team was ready to challenge Bowser once again. And by that, I mean Olimar clicked the Fury Cutter button until the battle ended. Though when it comes to the second gem, there is an obvious solution. But if I can be honest, you can also brute force it by pressing random buttons until you magically win and get to battle none other than Princess Daisy. Okay, I don't have too much of a plan for Daisy. I'm just gonna go the same sweep strats that I planned for Peach. I don't know if Fury Cutter worked. Starting off weak. Okay, oh wait, that's actually really bad. I think we would have killed it with Fury Cutter, which is the craziest thing, because it is a grass type. No, we would not have killed it, okay. Oh, it has rough skin, uh-oh, we might have gotten unlucky. Horned Ant might be going down here. Am I still in Sand Tomb though? If they leave, I don't know. I might want to switch here. Okay, I'm free, got it. He could have killed everything. Really, if that one turn went a little different, we would have been fine. Oh, this is actually much closer than I would have thought. Yeah, we kind of just wall in a really boring fashion. Bullet Punch just finishes the job. Massive Leaf Hitch though, probably dead. Ooh, we got him. Slow and steady, but we got him. I really do think Horned Ant could have done it. We just missed the first very important hit. Believe it or not, designing the game you're nuzlocking helps a lot more than I thought it would. Also, I've been intentionally ignoring some encounters like using the old rod in Toad Town because if I come back with a super rod, I can guarantee myself a marvelous Mare, which in my humble opinion is one of the greatest captures in the game. I know I say that about a lot of them, but we put a lot of firepower on each and every capture because if everyone's super, no one is. And And then I learned that Stall was the most prominent team composition on the competitive Mariamon ladder, which then caused me to reassess how healthy that philosophy truly is. Obviously, we have some new evolutions coming up like Paratroopa, but since Koopa functions like Nakata, keeping a party slot open will also leave you with a free Dry Bones, who unfortunately doesn't really do well in any major gym fight. So upon entering Wario's wonderful World 3, I ran into Angry Sun. A lot of people have complained that the Angry Sun looks too angry, so we updated the sprite and now he's even angrier. What do you think about that? Look, I love Cataquack and would have loved to have caught one here, but the fact that the pissed off star gets drought gives me a lot of opportunities to cook something up with our future fire type kings. Diamond City has a lot to offer for the Nuzlocke, from important held items to the department store and a few trade encounters that I'll talk about later. The evolutionary shells help out several captures, but most importantly, my brand new yellow Yoshi, who has been described as the Great Tusk of Mariamon OU. Above all else, our trusty Old Rod opens the door for Cheep Cheep, and named after hit gaming mascot Freddy Fish. This isn't much yet, but once he becomes a Porcupuffer, this becomes one of the best encounters in the entire game. Yeah, okay, am I still allowed to say that? Then there's Wario. He's a different kind of gym leader. Not only is his gym the entirety of Diamond City, but the 4 trainers you have to fight before him are way more capable than the average gym grunt. Though before I can fight the first, Luigi tries to stop me, and Olimar uses Fury Cutter a total of 5 times before I drown in an internal sea of darkness. But yeah, okay, I guess there's 5 trainers actually. Luckily, Ashley's basement features a new encounter with some admittedly awful contenders. But I finally got my beloved Boo and named him Clyde because that was the most famous ghost I could think of at the time. After playing some silly minigames, Mario made his way to Ashley and simply declined her battle, which is technically optimal for a Nuzlocke, I suppose. So yeah, maybe it is only 4 trainers. One of those, though, is Penny, who fights with 3 viruses of different types. And I don't know if the AI got messed up somewhere down the line, but these guys love to work up and die. Jimmy T isn't supposed to be a pushover, but on the other hand, we also have a Horn Ant Sweep that gets us the final passcode to challenge Wario. Well, okay, first, Red. Personally, I think this is one of the coolest parts of the entire game, where Wario's computer malfunctions and you fight a holographic Red. Also, I want to put this out there so everyone knows, his team of Pokemon have been weakened a bit since, after all, this is only the 3rd gym and he's throwing out heat like Arcanine, which means at long last, it's finally time to challenge Wario. Oh, I clicked yes. Oops. See, Fake Out doesn't even work on me. He's just built different. You see that? That's 1. Oh, okay, the light ball is going to be a little obnoxious. It does get in our way a lot. Ah, okay, that wasn't even paralysis. Okay, he still dies to it. Horned Ant, I believe in you. Okay, this is Dark Fairy, so this is actually just neutral. I can Smart Strike here. Okay, I am paralyzed. I should have gone in here with Cherry Berry. I keep forgetting to put berries on. Well, I did just mash A into the fight. We still kill? Yeah, I think the Cherry Berry could have made all the difference here. Look, I think I very well could kill this, but why risk it? You know, why? Why risk it? Okay, I knocked off Eviolite. That's whatever. At least we took it there. This is gonna kill. Okay, Pyoro is coming out now. I think Sun in the Sun is more than enough. Let's drop a Flame Wheel. Oh, that's, wow. Okay, I should have flame charged, huh? Oh, wait, that burn is actually massive. All right, that's it. That's yet another deathless fight. 3 power stars, and I am still deathless. On top of all these phenomenal encounters, my run could not be going better. Also, since all these other creators have been making challenge runs of their own or fan projects out of our fan projects, my team and I decided that we also want to give you a bit more. We got inspired by people who were inspired by our project. Passion is contagious. Art is beautiful, I don't know. So sometime next year, we're gonna release Super Luigimon. You know, like at the end of Galaxy. So in short, we're working on an optional hard mode and giving the people what they really want. A catchable cow from Moo Moo Meadows. Now moving on to World 4, a whole new wave of evolutions join us, and my god, it's all incredible. Perhaps we tried too hard to make everything viable, but hey, the enemy teams aren't short of firepower either. Upon entering Main Street, I got my Spike, the ability to surf, and prepared myself for the capitalist labyrinth of Waluigi's Casino. As we all know, I have the ability, nay, the talent, to make poor financial decisions, and thanks to a shady loan shark, I can even do it in the game too. This opens up the doors for 3 new encounters, and I chose Mecha Koopas simply because I like them. And between you and me, thanks to a little tiny massive oversight, Spark is actually the #1 strongest capture in the entire game without a doubt, and it was entirely by accident. Like, the Mariomon Showdown community figured this out first and banished him to Ubers with Sonic. So if you want a free one in your Nuzlocke, choose Little Sparky. This thing outspeeds everything, gets Electrify, and has Lightning Rod. Do you see where this is going? So I'm gonna make my run a bit more interesting in honor of one of my favorite little guys. Back to the gym. This is a puzzle that only requires a few switches to be flipped, but figuring out the order is where the challenge comes in. Sure, Bowser shows up to get poison stalled by our fish-shaped Toxapex, and it's moments like this that make me go, why did we do this? Of course, the purple light at the end of the tunnel is none other than Waluigi. I mean, it's called Waluigi's Casino, and frankly, he's plastered everywhere in this world. This isn't a surprise, but he's not after money. Okay, well, he is, but his true goal is to become the ultimate gamer, and it's Mario's time to put an end to it. Okay, so we got Swoop coming out here. Okay, so I can't open with Dig on this one. Okay, you got the acupressure on us. What's he doing? What's he got? Accuracy. We can handle that. I'll just knock off on this one. Okay, plus accuracy Porcupuff. Massive, huge, and we dig. All right, fine, we can play this game. I think I've just lost now. I think now they Baneful Bunker, right? Oh my god. Okay. All right. I'm gonna Baneful Bunker because they might do it. I don't know who's gonna do it first. Okay, they use dive, genius maneuver, but I will flinch so they don't dive again. Okay, you know what? We're just biting each other. What is that damage from them? What is the nature that they have? Okay, this works out. Actually, this works out. I could dive and kill them. I could also Baneful Bunker and stall it out just a little more. I think I'll just dive. Yeah, Porcupuffer is definitely holding their own here. Oh, Infestation though. Oh, he's gonna Baton Pass. Huff and Puff comes out. I don't think he dies. Honestly, I never saw that one coming. No, he got me. I feel like I was played for a fool there. I'm just gonna dive. I don't know what he's up to. He's doing some wacky shenanigans now. This is a new one. I think he is locked into a different strategy. Look, we might even hit the person who we initiated it on. I feel like he's gonna leave again. True Boy, that's a new one. I wasn't ready for him. I forgot he's in this fight. I think he just likes the switch animation. Maybe it's that simple. One Mon finally died. Everything else is like half health. Swoop especially should just die. So he just got a stat buff, which means I think he wants to Baton Pass. Yep, there it is. All right, who's catching this bite? Tarantox? Yeah, he's kind of bulky boy. I think the AI, as soon as it has stat buffs, it wants to Baton Pass. You know what? I should have opened with Stealth Rocks. Okay, wait, the Swoop's got one final sweep incoming. Hold. Yeah, what a match. What a match. All right, Andy's gone. With the level cap going from 32 to 40, the rest of my team comes alive. Of course, I already have hard hitters like Horned Ant, but now I'm joined by the likes of King Babong, King Boo, and the infamous face of Mariomon, Blard. Since, yeah, upon the game's release, he got slightly nerfed, lost Intimidate, and even evolves later than he initially did, but despite that, Blarg's still that guy. Like, he's still him, you know? Unfortunately, it's Adamant Blarg we're talking about here, but at least it's better than my World 5 encounter of Dino Rhino. I mean, this thing's not bad by any means, but it's like my 4th string fire type in the box. So let's focus on the Captain Toad Variety Hour, where we team up, solve puzzles, and pick up a silly little monkey who, spoiler alert, is gonna rot away in the PC for the rest of the playthrough. This section makes for a pretty weird Nuzlocke experience because I have full control over 2 characters and only half of them are playing a Nuzlocke. In fact, I don't even know what Captain Toad's doing because all he wants to do is change the weather. So, how about we change that moveset up, buddy? Yeah, restrict his choices and head over to Kong Capital's Safari Zone. Initially, my capture was Jabby, but thanks to a little divine intervention called, let's say QA testing, my second first encounter was Trunkle, which in my opinion is a definite step up. Yeah, we did have a weird soft lock, but we're a team of like 8 people, so oops. We fixed it though, and what's funny is that it's because of Fuzzy's schooling ability, which causes the game to sometimes mistake it for Mega Evolution, and the only other example of this in the game is Sonic. who kinda mega evolves into Supersonic. And earlier on in development, Fuzzy would do this thing where he would summon the powers of the Chaos Emeralds, go even further beyond, and transform into Supersonic. Yeah, it was hilarious, but unfortunately, we fixed that one too. After solving a few puzzles, Mario teamed up with Captain Toad one last time to take down Bowser. And since our beloved partner can't be controlled at all in this fight, let's see how much longer we can stay deathless. Our Hammer Bro is about to set Sunny Day. Yep, you gotta believe in the goat. Anyways, we're just gonna, okay, this kills. Yeah, we absolutely kill, which means Paratroopa is eating this heat crash in the sun. Here comes Bowser, here comes Spine Top. Yeah, it's funny how Dragon just resists all my moves. I'll just kill Spine Top. Oh, and I'm smart for it too. Never mind. Actually, I'd rather have attacked Bowser. Hitting the obstruct is actually so much worse. Yeah, that's rough. In the sun though, it's not gonna do much to Bowser. Spike Top, I think this kills. No, wow. This kills Spike Top. We're faster than all of them. Incinerate, this is chill, this is cool. It doesn't kill Bowser, but we survive whatever Bowser throws at us. I know this is a dangerous game. We could, but we oh my God, we hold. Okay, let's hit a hard switch here. And we miss Fireball. Love to see it. Love to see it. That's the Captain Toad gameplay I want to see. That's my goat right there. Okay, Captain Rex, you gotta hold. You really gotta hold. Okay. He's not gonna be in defeatist now if he can get a kill. I guess, just please don't use Dragon Rage. That's all I ask, just please don't use Dragon Rage. I think here I'm gonna Baneful Bunker, because I think Bowser wants to attack me. Kamek could want to attack me. Yep, dodged one. Oh my God, he's defeatist. Oh my God. I feel fine with this. Okay, so this is Captain Toad's last Mon. Oh, okay, never mind. He's fast. He's fast. He's got the sauce. Maybe he'll even attack next turn. Captain Toad has not thrown out an attack in so long. Yoshi, attack! But I am fighting a 2v1 right now. Here comes agility. Oh my God. Okay, he's +6 speed. He can't possibly feel like he needs to do it again, right? Yeah, that oh my, I'm pissed. I'm annoyed. Actually, I'm a little annoyed. It worked, but whatever. We won, but I'm annoyed. Before leaving entirely, I picked up one hidden encounter of an Amazy Daisy, who I love, even if her stats leave a lot to be desired. Then I did a bit of capture roundup by also catching both Skeeter and Fishbone, who will always have each other to keep company as they spend the rest of their lives together with Yukiki in the depths of my PC. It's not that they're bad per se, but everyone else is just so infinitely stronger and so much more prepared to take down the next Power Star Guardian, Donkey Kong. So this opens with Tailwind, I'm pretty sure, so we're gonna have to play at a speed deficit. No? Wait, is it Safeguard into Tailwind? Wait, we might be goated here. Because if it doesn't get Tailwind up, good odds that we're faster than everything else. Okay, good first turn. I'm gonna double up in a Trunkle. I feel stupid now. What are the odds Trunkle dies? High? Crit? I think it mattered. I actually do think it mattered. I think it would have held on like at least a little bit. It doesn't feel bad to take all my anger and frustration out on Wiggler. Oh, little guy didn't deserve that. Oh, and his citrus berry was burnt up. No luck with that guy, huh? Collecting 5 Power Stars deathless, sure, whatever, that's cool and all, but what I want to talk about is using these newfound powers to encounter a special bird that I love so much. The one, the only Pioro. And this little guy is gonna be crucial to the E4 team, but perhaps not in the way you might expect. So with everything you've seen so far being from one day of streaming, I decided to hang my head up high, call it a day, and end the stream perfectly deathless. Oh, I was scared of this. I did see the timeline where this happened, but I thought crack hole. Oh, that's our first death. Yeah, not only was this the first fight of World 6, but it was also the first fight Trunkle has ever seen. His life was stolen from him by the Jabby that perhaps I was supposed to catch in a different timeline. You know what? Maybe it just wasn't meant to be. The first death always stings, but for this one, I just feel a bit stupid. Like, yeah, believe it or not, letting Breloom fight the bird was not the correct decision. Leaving Toast Arena, I picked up a very important minion named after Earthworm Jim and made my way through the tower towards New Donk City. To mimic Odyssey's frozen inverted pyramid, we hit tons of random ice captures around here, and I happened to find the exact one I was looking for. Freezy. This is an Elite Four sweeper, and above all else, this is a modest diva I'm gonna name Luna Snow, who technically counts as a video game mascot, I think. Kamek tries to stand in my way, sure, whatever, but this whole team is fully online now. With the combination of this firepower, there is truly no slowing down from here, especially since now that I get the Super Rod and Nuzlocke, my guaranteed encounter of Toad Town's local Maw-Ray supply can finally come to fruition. I definitely planned around this being the crucial breakthrough for my run, but given how powerful my team already was, I didn't even find use for it. Oh, but I did evolve Jim. Anyways, it's New Donk City, a massive city with tons of secrets from a crit capture charm, leftovers, and several other important items. You'd think that Pauline would be right around the corner, but after a quick Luigi battle, Mario instead gets banished to the sewers. I put a rappel on, navigated through the tunnels, and eventually made it to a gauntlet of fights with a copyrighted song in the background. Yeah, even just the notes to Peaches from the Super Mario movie gets your video claimed, so to any other creators out there who made videos over this game, I'm sorry. None of these fights are too hard, but they do bring a calming energy given how the quiet piano from Peaches never goes away. Eventually, Bowser leaves, drops Pauline's missing microphone, and reveals the exact reason why I've been repelled up for multiple sentences. Mad piano. Like Maw-Ray, this was another encounter I've planned since the very start with big hopes to make it to the end, but we might have made every other capture a bit too strong to even entertain a second string. Hell, like even the first encounter I found in this game, Horned and my sweet baby Olimar, has not even started to slow down even with the surrounding power level actively rising. As far as Nuzlocks go, I can't believe I'm saying this, but Horned Ant really might be one of the best to ever do it. So let's see how the goat fares into the industrial steel type master of Pauline. If we had 0 deaths so far, I would just be sending it, but just the fact we've had 1, I think 1 is always the scariest amount of deaths to have because it makes you feel like you can bleed. So we're gonna Iron Defense first things first, and now Bristle is gonna throw rocks at us and other annoying shit. We'll Swords Dance too. Let him get all the nonsense he wants on our side of the stage out. Okay, now he wants to taunt, which is perfect. And now starts a lot of digging. The biggest thing that does counter us here is going to be the Bonsai Bill. Okay, it does come out. Okay, we don't need him to sweep though, you know what I mean? Like we could see how far he goes. Oh, but now these, I should have put I needed a rapid spinner on my team. That's where I messed up. Lava Plume melts it. Now what comes out? Something with a ground move, I feel like. Chain Chomp, I think this has high horsepower. Yeah, we could have also swapped to King Babam, which would have helped a lot. But let's do, we have Soft Sand Bulldoze on this Bonsai Bill, just to kind of like, just a little more damage, right? Because that's a tanky fella right there. Okay, Curse, don't love to see that. Wait, is it possible? Can he hit me? No, he can. He has more than ground. Of course, he has steel moves. I just don't think they do that much damage. If Chain Chomp sees a kill, okay, uh-oh. Oh, no, actually, it's random. It's going to be random because he sees a kill. Let's see. Let's see if he found it. I have Air Balloon. I have Air Balloon. Okay, Ice Fang was not what I expected, but it's okay. So, are we faster? We are faster, we get a crit, we go through all the defense buffs. We kill it. See, there's nothing to worry about. You just have to know how to pilot the team you got. I'm just gonna swap here. I don't really have much of a strategy. I just kind of want out. Discharge. See, perfect swap. Kind of a good battle, I feel. I think everything went as right as it really could have. And that is Pauline. With 6 badges in hand, a road to the stars opens up to the Comet Observatory. Rosalina isn't something to be scared of, but neither were any of the other major fights. Truly, the hardest test of a Nuzlocker is simply paying attention, because the only time my Mario has ever bled was against a random trainer when I wasn't, you guessed it, paying attention. Every major fight, deathless. One random jabby, instant death. At this point though, my final team is all but decided. So even though I can pick up absolute monsters like Taifu and World 7, why would I ever change the team that's already working so effortlessly well? Sure, I run into the accuracy up blizzards, but the bulk of King Boo is all that's needed to afford the time it takes to fight back. There are a lot of fights around here that can be scary, like the random Crystal King. But once again, our king ends the fight before it even begins with the swiftest Shadow Ball you've ever seen. As for the other half of World 7's trials, not a single obstacle stood out, as this overpowered team was surgically dismantling every other capture to ever exist. Then when it came down to challenge Rosalina, Horned Ant took charge once again. But I just don't think that there's anything this Luma can do to really hurt me. Does that hurt me? It hurts a little bit. Oh, and the second one's really gonna hurt. Uh-oh. Maybe I should have just gone for it. Wait, okay, no, that's fine. I can't imagine us getting too outsped going forward. I know there's a lot of slow, tanky Psychic Mons coming up. Okay, Lubba probably has the best bet here. Calm Mind. This does actually nothing, by the way. It could hurt me if it lives, but we're +2 against a Mon with like, what, 10 physical defense? Yeah, I don't think so. Oh my God, Ant? I did not see the world where Ant followed us and carried us this far. Starbag? Does this outspeed? Oh, should have led with that, honestly. That Will-O-Wisp is pretty big. I think it still kills though, no? Ant, let's keep going. I'm gonna click the X scissor button. We also have Metronome on, you gotta keep in mind. So even though they had my attack, that is the killer Ant. Oh my God. The final world bumps up the level cap pretty drastically, which opens the door for so many more future greats like modest Mr. Blizzard. As you know, World 8 is essentially a Zelda-style dungeon, and despite working on this game and playing through this labyrinth multiple times, I still get lost sometimes. Eventually, I found the Bullet Key, the Bubble Key, and the Bowser Key, whose design we recently changed. For obvious reasons. Look, I could walk you through this dungeon, but as I've said before, it's more fun to play than it is to watch, and I'm actually gonna follow through on my word this time. So hey, look at this, the final Bowser fight that I only came partially prepared for. I don't want to spam Dick, because I don't want him to get 2 bulk up turns. I just want to burn. Oh, or crit. Crit, that works too. Okay, what do we got? Sumo Bro coming out. I actually don't know what he has that would... He's a fighting type here. Let's just protect. Oh no, he has Unseen Fist. I am so stupid. Oh God. Okay, Razor Shell, that's not that bad. Yeah, I don't have too much against the fighting type, but I can just tank this hit. I think he does have an electric move, but I can definitely tank like 1 or 2. Big Waterfall, flinch. Have you considered that we could just flinch him to death? We are 2 for 4 right now. We need 2 out of 4 done. Okay, use Payback. No electric moves, that's fine. Okay, we just spent Waterfall 5 times. It got the job done. Okay, Mecha Chomp comes out. This is gonna be an electric move coming, so let's send out Jim again. But yeah, we're just gonna dig and this thing dies in 1. It's electric steel, quad effective. We have 2 lines that are electric steel, but I don't know, there's just so many electric robots. It's hard not to. I'm gonna Rock Slide, Signal Beam. God, the AI loves, okay, big damage. Flinch it for the next turn. Bullet Bill would never flinch. Also, I think we have the Covert Cloak on him, so I think we're chilling. Okay, never mind, we do not. Oh, that's right, he has Soft Sand. Yeah, I gotta swap out here. I don't feel good about that. Bitter Malice, that's neutral. Dark Pulse kills here. There's no way in hell he's using a ground type move here. Iron Head, we tank. I think there is a chance that he has a ground type move. So let me do a little recon real quick. Zen Headbutt, okay. This kind of works. This gets us back to Boo. Okay, so he does have high horsepower, got it. I think we could handle 1. We're tanky guy, tanky. He does have high horsepower. Does Bomb have Air Balloon? Oh, he does. I'm gonna have to pivot around a little bit here. Yeah, Boo is obviously the switch here, but I can't like, here comes Zen Headbutt. We click protect. This is what we gotta do. Is anyone counting at home? Oh, Flare Blitz. Okay, we're gaming now. Let's see. Let's try this. Maybe let's try PP stalling the other way around now. Okay, so here comes Flare Blitz, right? That's nothing on us. Yeah, or we go King Boo now. Hear me out? Yeah, so there's the high horsepower. So this works. Just wait. We just have to wait until we don't see high horsepower. Just attack with Boo, though. It's not that simple, my friend. Okay, so now we're just gonna Flamethrower. After all that, Zen Headbutt just misses? Okay. Sure, whatever. Okay, so this was something I was not ready for. Bowser could take Blarg here if he wants to, but I've already decided that I don't want to bring Blarg to the E4. So if Blarg goes down, then 07. He holds, though. He doesn't hold, actually. Okay, King Boo, though, absolutely holds. Oh, maybe not as much as I thought. We can catch another shiny Bullet Bill. Wait a second. No, we're still in this. All right, yeah, oh, wait, he holds? Wait, he holds? Okay, he did great though. We take the razor shell like a champion. Like a champion, I say. Bomb beat the hell out of Bowser. All things considered, we made it out. Come on, Luigi, fight with me. Waterfall and Crunch are both good here because I have a chance to lower defense, and this hits him for neutral damage and can flinch. I take the flinch chance here. All right, what do we got? There's no, oh, he does try to hit me. I didn't think he would. Yeah, I should have used Protect turn 1. That's on me. Jim comes in. Petey's got big damage on. Huge knockoff, maybe. No, not really. He does have an item. He has Citrus Berry. Oh, thank God. Yeah, Petey, things aren't looking good over here, man. Maybe he tanks 1. Maybe just 1. Oh, focus. Okay, smart to give him Focus Sash here. No, I believe. Jim digs a hole. Ice Fang. I'm not even here to witness a victory. This was all Luigi. We had 1.5 deaths on normal Bowser though, so things are looking fine. All 8 power stars collected with only 3 tragic deaths. Sure, the Trunkle death was sudden, so despite having a growing graveyard, I feel mentally deathless, if that makes sense, because every battle, every death, every sacrifice has gone perfectly according to plan. Yeah, I kind of forgot about this. Yeah, we can battle right now. Could they just go for the no retreat? I think they could. Yeah, so I didn't want to protect and let them get this for free. Easy waterfall from us. I'm going to use Protect here and... Oh, never mind. Oh, that max IV attack hits different, huh? We never flinch here, by the way. Fun fact, we've never flinched in our lives. I did not realize that Freddy Fish was going to clutch up in the way he did. I thought about protecting. I was like, I feel like he sets up. Here. I'm at a position where I know all of these mons can take a hit, but I'm like, what if they don't? Ow, that hurt. Okay, well, it's never going to do that much damage again. I still don't like it, though. I'm still going to swap. I should have known it'd come down to the goat. Okay, we can hold here. No, we can absolutely hold. I think he dies to poison. I'm fine. Our goat holds. I could have swapped, but that one hurts. That's been the goat this whole time. He's dead. I could have swapped to anyone. Oh my God, Mamma Mia. Luigi, I could have swapped. Literally, the battle was over. It was over. The battle was over. All it takes is one capture that means the world to you, and suddenly, all of the weight of a Nuzlocke is remembered in an instant. Olimar, our beloved horned ant, has been with us since the very beginning and has tragically met an early grave. The other day, I was playing Mario Party, and it just feels like everywhere I go, I see his face. I was one battle away from the Elite Four. I was one battle away from crowning Olimar as a champion. But now, the rest of the story is dedicated to his honor, his legacy. Horned Ant, you will always be remembered. So in my final preparations, I went back to Diamond City, traded away my precious Pioro for a brand new Pixelate Birdo who learns Boom Burst, and then came across the question on how do I replace Horned Ant? Well, you could never fully replace him, of course, but sure, Mechachomp, you can join us. Why not? It's another steel type. So after examining final movesets, investing in the economy of bottle caps, and stepping onto death's doorstep, it was finally time to challenge the exact Elite Four I've spent over 3 years crafting. He leads with Rex, which is definitely not something we're scared of. We have a lot of Boom Bursts, and my God, are we going to be using them? If we had a Choice Scarf, I absolutely put this on Birdo, because as long as I'm fast, everything should die. I know it's normal type Boom Burst, but you got to remember, Birdo has Pixelate. That's a fairy type Boom Burst coming their way. All right, and the big T-Rex comes out. One of these T-Rexes does have Iron Head, so we just have to hope that we kill it in one. And I think with an ability like Pixelate, we're fine. Oh, okay, I wasn't sure. I don't think our Mechachomp serves too much of a purpose beyond this fight. So if it goes down, it goes down. I guess I will shift gear just a little bit. Okay, Fire Fang, ow. You know what, let's just go. Let's just move. Oh my. Okay, maybe it's a heavy slam angle. Maybe that's where we have to go. No, that's our sign to keep moving. Birdo's pretty skinty. This got to do a lot of damage. Super effective, please. Whew. So this is the strat, right? I lead with Bomb here because I think Bomb kills the Sun. The Sun doesn't really have a lot to hit me with, right? It is going to work up. Let's see how Storm Throw does damage-wise. Crit, nice. I mean, it's always a crit, but it's still nice to see. I mean, Sacred Fire in the Sun is scary no matter what. Even if we resist it. Like, that's a lot, right? This Storm Throw kills it, though. And I think now, because I'm also a fighting type, I think that Kamek comes out. Show me Kamek. Oh, Blarg. Okay. Best case scenario, it uses Scorching Sands right here. All right. Oh, wow. I was not fully healed, huh? Well, now I am. Okay, wait. Will-O-Wisp we take. That's something I'm not worried about in the slightest. We are a special attacker through and through. Defense drop, please. Wait. We just have to survive one hit. We have to survive one hit from Blarg in the sun. Which, you know, it's not easy. It's not easy to do. Flamethrower comes out, but we are such a massive special defense tank. No, we hold. King, yeah, it's not even close. We also do have a level advantage here you gotta keep in mind. It's so possible for Birdo to one-shot everything though. Like that's the real thing. Oh, well that sucks. Astrobot is going to tank it. It's just gonna take the Phantom Force. And now Twirler is going to use Earthquake, and that's when we swap into our Levitate King Boo. Okay, we're plotting, we're scheming. We got evil intention over here. We take the Shadow Sneak. It's neutral, keep in mind. We're Ghost Dark, but the Shadow, the Shadow Ball right here. That's super effective. And now we have a +2 Sucker Punch on Retainer. King Boo, it's Boo for Boo here, but I'm +2 is the thing. I'm +2 with Sucker Punch. So, yeah. Even if they nasty plot here, if I can get them down low enough, my Sucker Punch will kill. Come on, do the big damage. Oh, and Citrus? Well, I don't think they one-shot me. You know, if I didn't one-shot them, they don't one-shot me. So I'm gonna do another Shadow Ball into Sucker Punch here. Clyde holds, watch this. The best Sucker Punch you've ever seen. Wait, here it comes before your very eyes. That's it. Okay, Mad Piano does have Crunch here. Oh, also neutral. No stab on this guy. We take it. Boo holds. I think it kills though. We're +2. We brought Luna Snow, the Mrs. Snowman, but we have not used it yet. So let's just throw her out just to use it at least once. It's just a free blizzard. It was gonna be my Toadsworth answer, but then Birdo just went and killed everything. And that's a Deathless E4. The worst case scenario is that Major Burrows is faster. I gotta be scared, but I assume I'm faster. I absolutely am. Snow buffs my physical defense. So right here, right now. Oh my God, he didn't even use Iron Head. Oh, we tank this? We absolutely do. All right, we're in business now. We're gonna put up Aurora Veil and then switch out. Anything is a clean switch when you have Aurora Veil up. Dark Pulse, we resist. Perfect. And this starts the Boom Burst Rampage. That's one. The only super effective move on Ghost Dark that we have. I think it one-shots. It's a tanky, look, King Boo is so tanky, but do you realize the power that we have of Birdo? The last minute encounter? Okay, we got Bitey coming out. One more? Is it gone? Is gone? Okay, Bitey's out of there. Birdo just absolutely clears this. Wait, Piora? Oh my God. Wait, this is super effective Boom Burst. Hold. Birdo, you got it. The absolute menace. Banned to Ubers, they said. Mr. Fish comes out. Okay, Birdo, let's step back for a second. Let's step back. Aquatail. Beautiful. Okay, and here's EQ. We tank the Aquatail. Of course we do. Oh my God. Oh, crit? No. Wow. Glad I did not go for the nasty plot there. That would have been a wasted turn. We tank the EQ. Right. We do, especially with the snow up. We're going to freeze dry here. Of course, we're faster. Mr. Fish goes down. Blarg comes in. It sees Flamethrower. Of course, he's going to click Flamethrower. I think the bomb deserves to see some play here. Oh, he has Brine. Oh, I did not see that on the list. Oh, no. But he holds. Oh, and we pop the Citrus. Okay, bomb. We got one big play left. I think this kills. I think you got it. Unleash it. Hit him with the superpower. Bring it home. Hold. One last time, I need you to hold. And just like that, I think we have ourselves a deathless champ. Crit for the fans. That's all me. Thank you for supporting such a silly game like this, and once again, thank you to all the people who actually made it happen in the first place. Once again, you can play it yourself by taking a legally obtained version of Pokemon Emerald and applying this patch that you can find in either discord.gg/Alpharad or the Poke Community link you'll find in the description. Honestly, we all thought Super Mariomon was going to be the last project we'd attempted the size, but after seeing every streamer I know playing it, to an active Showdown community, to even a fan-made TCG version in the works, your inspiration has inspired me, which is why when we release Too Many Types 2, we are gonna make it as big as can be. Dare I say, mega.